Team 6666 also has control of the robot. Team 2222.
DevilBotz 2876, Burlington High School's premier robotics team, are sparking those circuits once again in preparation for competition season. Their prototype ROMI competition was held in the lower library at BHS.
So a ROMI is this little programmable robot that we buy online. We made a few modifications to it, but what's special about the ROMI is that the same code that runs on our big robot in the shop actually runs on the ROMI. So what that allows people to do is they can practice coding on the ROMI, and that same code will run exactly the same on the real robot. And that's not generally the same due to some technical issues, but the ROMI does some translation and makes it so that the code is exactly the same.
A club practice competition among team members, wherein freshmen and sophomores participate while being mentored by experienced juniors and seniors, equipping their young members with the necessary skills in preparation for the phase of build, program, and design.
The main mentor who was in charge of that was Rick. He literally made this game from scratch based on last year's FRC game. So he made this game out of nowhere, built the field, made all the rules, and then he was really integral.
The game manual was tiring, and then I wrote some software to manage the scoreboard and the rankings, but the game manual itself, I was trying to make updates as the season progressed for things that we overlooked or questions that the students had. We had a Q&A, and we tried to model it right after FRC and exactly what they do. So the whole thing was supposed to be a model of a regular FRC season so that the students could get a handle on what was coming in the spring.
With the beginning of the season underway, there are always a few bugs to encounter. The ROMI competition is a way to troubleshoot any malfunctions that could interfere with competing in the big leagues and solving them sooner.
We spent the last 6 weeks working on these ROMIs that we used throughout this competition and coding and everything. I think we learned a lot from it, and I think it's a really good step to preparing for the real competition, where we build much bigger robots and obviously play in much bigger fields.
From the lower library at Burlington High School, this is John Vias for BNEWS.